Let me teach you how to make a simple, delicious recipe, pesto mushrooms. So everybody loves pesto, everybody loves mushrooms. Now this dish is not only delicious, but it's super healthy. Basil is packed with antioxidants and number of nutrients, and so are mushrooms. My husband loves mushroom, so I think this dish will definitely be on my chart to make anything whenever I start preparing for a party. Let's see how to do this. For this, we need like a bowl of button mushrooms. I've taken fresh. If fresh are not available, you can even use canned. I've washed them. We need salt. We need garlic, fresh basil leaves, walnuts. You can use pine nuts. You can use almonds. We need some olive oil and lemon. Very, very simple ingredients. If you want to make your dish spicy, you can use a chili, green chili as well as chili flakes. So let me take you through this and show you how to do this. Let's start with preparing the mushrooms. What we're going to do is, when you buy a pack of mushrooms, they're usually in varied sizes. Button mushrooms do not come in for fixed size. If they are too tiny, split them into halves, just like that. Wash them thoroughly, but if you think your mushroom is slightly bigger, cut them into 3 portions like this. We are keeping the stem. We do not need to discard it. Cut them into halves. A bigger, fatter mushroom, cut it into 3 parts. Always remember, mushrooms release a lot of water. So if you are preparing for more people, always remember that the mushroom will shrink to half. Mushroom has about 60 to 70% water. And when you start cooking the mushroom, it releases water. And it cooks in its own water. So we don't need to ever add water while cooking mushrooms. Now mushrooms are chopped and ready. It barely took us not more than 3 minutes. Now our next step is to prepare a fresh pesto. I have used some fresh basil leaves, approximately 20 to 25 leaves on the portion size of the mushrooms that I have. I have 1 pack of button mushrooms and I'll be using 20 to 25 leaves of basil. If you do not want to make your fresh pesto, pesto is easily available in the market in jars. I'm adding 2 walnut heads, approximately 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. If your garlic cloves are bigger, don't take too many. Squeeze of a lemon. And a sprinkle of salt. Now I'm going to grind it once and then add my olive oil to it. If you can see, we've come to this consistency with everything is coarsely grinded. Now I'm going to add my olive oil and bring this together. Approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to bring everything down and grind it again. So our pesto is ready. If you can see, the texture looks great. If you want, you can fine grind it also. But I like it like this. A little chunk of garlic. Looks amazing. Now let's move on to the next step. I'm going to add this to the pan. I'm going to add very, very little olive oil because we know that there's oil already in our pesto. Let the oil heat up. I'm going to add some of my pesto to it. I'm going to keep a little, which I'm going to add at the last for some extra flavor. Let's pack in some extra flavor. We can smell this. It just smells divine. You can smell the freshness of basil, the garlic. Yum. Now add our mushrooms and give it a mix. Remember, mushrooms don't need any additional water. They cook in their own water. The moment they catch a little heat, they start releasing water. If you can see, the pan looks all dry right now. But there will be a transformation which you'll see only in 3 to 4 minutes. Mushrooms are a great source of nutrition. They pack a lot of umami. So even if you're making white sauce pasta and you do not want to add mushrooms, what you can do is you can take mushrooms, grind it into a puree, and just add it to your white sauce, your bechamel, and it gives great flavor. Now leave it to rest for 2 minutes and wait for the water to release. If you can see, our mushrooms have released great amount of water. It's getting cooked. 5 to 10 minutes to cook your mushrooms away. Then we'll char them a little. You can see on the edges, little bit. They're good to go. Your mushrooms are almost cooked. I've just left them to touch the pan and to char a little. If you like oregano, you can add it too. I have not added oregano here because I like the taste of my pesto clean. Remember, your pesto already has salt and lemon. I have not added salt to my mushrooms. If you want, if you feel the salt is not there, you can add too, but taste before adding salt. I'm going to now add my leftover pesto so that it can give a little green color. Always remember that when your pesto is getting cooked, it might change the color, it might turn a little grey. Don't worry. See, now this is adding great color. And your mushrooms are also a little charred now. I'm going to switch off the gas and add my remaining pesto and serve it. Let's take a nice bowl and serve our mushrooms. Yes, simple, delicious and easy to make. Everybody will love them. You can use these mushrooms even in your sandwiches or in your pasta or any other dish. Let's garnish this with basil leaves and add a little chili flakes. Chili flakes are absolutely optional. If you like your dish spicy, then add it, otherwise no. Your pesto mushrooms are ready. Our pesto mushrooms are easy, delicious, they are ready, and just serve them with toasted bread or just like that, they're good to go.